is a really good, funny clip because you could see on her face that she was a bit uncomfortable. Maggie was just saying it how it was, to be honest with you, and I totally agree. Did she crack you up, Luna? Well, her name's Annette, innit? But everyone knows her as bloody Luna because obviously the parrot she's got. But yeah, this is the clip, guys.
You know, she actively has facial hair and she's like rocking it and, you know, being really informative.
Yeah.
So like I had a lot of respect for you. And then didn't really come across you for, I don't know, a few months or whatever. And then I came across this guy, Cook and Cruise.
No, don't talk about him. Do not talk about him at all. He is the one off the record topic.
Off the record topic and that.
I don't see how we're going to have a conversation if I can't mention certain people. Like either you want to have a conversation with me or you want
the reason I will not talk about him, Maggie, is because, how do I word this?
Is it because you got in contact with his work or you got your mods too?
I never did that.
Morning, Charlotte.
Absolutely categorically swear on my life, swear on anything. I never did that.
I mean, he has the proof, but
no, he doesn't.
No, he
doesn't. He doesn't because I never did it.
Crow
and
face.
I never got anybody else to do it. Doesn't mean other people didn't do it of their own volition. I knew nothing about it at the time.
Okay, well, he was in my live
Morning,
today,
Sharon.
So.
Oh, what a surprise.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you've said that ME is worse than cancer. Now, I can't say that cancer is worse than ME because I've never had ME. Now, you've never had cancer, and I watched you say that you've
Morning,
never had cancer.
With Zach Debrat, okay. So how can you say that, and how can you say that it's a fact? Even if you've read it from like a news article or whatever, if you've never experienced it, how dare you say something like that?
All right.
Can I answer?
Please do.
Right. I was quoting a magazine article. And before you say anything, yes, my words could have been different. But I was very, very, very stressed at the time from being bullied. Now, you don't know how I react to being bullied on this app. Okay, you don't know me. You know nothing about how I react.
I see you come on and cry and beg for gifts when you've been bullied.
Right,
yeah.
Maggie, if you're going to carry on like that, I'm not going to talk to you. You're literally throwing accusations at me that are not true.
Someone called Gravy and Mash made a TikTok.
Yeah, they are one of the many trolling accounts about me.
You were on here crying about it. If you don't like it, come off TikTok.
I was on here crying because I
won't get money,
right,
will
Maggie,
you?
I'm going to end this because I can see you're literally going to attack me. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm attacking you, of course.
You are?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know what, right? I'm going to be totally honest with you. For me, she's a bit of a barn pot, but she does make me laugh. It's a straight face for me. She keeps a face so straight, and she's like, "You're just attacking me," and I'm like, "They're not attacking you just because it's a difference of an opinion. You can't be saying people are always trying to attack you. Not everyone is going to agree with you, unfortunately, in this world. It'd be a lot easier if they did, but unfortunately, we're adults and things happen. You know what I mean? I'm going to do a quick poll, guys, because I'm also trying to get you on the popular arm. And this is happy face, you feel sorry for her. Sad face, you don't. Off the record topic. That for me was quality. It's off the record topic. And shout out to Topics, used to be an absolute wicked chocolate bar, but unfortunately it got discontinued, and I'm gutted about it still to this day. In fact, actually, I could say I'm triggered. So shout out to the Topics. Pippa Louise knows the Topic. Everyone loved the bloody Topic, surely. Oh, big up Frankie. Surely now everyone realises the Topic was elite. Come on, Topics were banging. They got discontinued, man. Well, I don't know what's going on. And then they give me the shit chocolate bars like Curly Whirlies. They shouldn't be called curly whirlies. They should be called stuck in your fucking teeth. That's what they should be called. Because you know what? They're a fucking joke. You know the ones when you stretch them out and you try and bite in and the chocolate falls down you and stuff? Pisses me off. Proper pisses me off. I don't like nuts in chocolate. Yeah. Everyone's different. I like chocolate, but not topic. God's sake. Yeah, that's what I mean. Thanks, Kaz. That was the problem with literally the curly whirlies. You bite it, you pull it, and the chocolate just crumbles off the caramel all down your top. You don't realise, Drifter. Shout out to the Drifter as well. The Drifter was another chocolate bar that got discontinued. Absolutely disgusting. Let me see where we're going. Double decker. This video now is Faith. You know Faith the dog with Sam Walker. Thanks, Bendover. I can't believe I've said that. Boost are nice. Obviously, she's getting a little bark now, and she's getting back into the way she should be feeling. You know, it's beautiful. This is beautiful.
Calm down, Gil. Calm down. Calm down, Gil. That's a good girl. That's it, get the strength back. Good girl. Good girl. I think
Yeah, it went. Lag, I know. He went. Lag, I know. He went to. Can you hear me now? Or is it still lagging? Are we good? Are we back? We should be back now. We're back, yeah. Do you know what it is? Sometimes it does. It's something to do with the algorithm. I ain't got a clue what's going on with TikTok, but it is what it is. We're back. Anyway, we'll continue the video.
Face looking busy.
I was about to shout out Maureen for the sub then, and it's literally on that screen.
Stay calm, Gil. It's like taking an angry friend out. You know he's fucking when he gets pissed. He acts like an hobbit.
Thank you, Lauren.
That's what Faith's doing now. She's just acting a bit crazy. Literally. She's a boss, let's see. You probably think you're completely every day.
Oh yeah, I hope he keeps her. I really hope he keeps her, to be honest with you. Obviously, I'm just playing a bit more upbeat videos before we get into the actual the drama side of the FYP, let's say, and you know how them ones go. Thank you, mental health. I'm trying to think about. So where do we go from? Oh yeah, I'm going to play the Kelly Hollis now. Thank you, mental health. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's the Kelly Hollis talking about CLA's GoFundMe. Like for me, thank you, Debs. I've got no idea. You know what I mean? CLA will do what CLA wants, I guess. Here we go, guys.
So I've stayed away from this one for obvious reasons, but I just can't with this one anymore. The pure cheat.
Was that gift to me? I don't even know. I don't know if that was to me or not. It come up on the screen.
For £100,000.
Oh, cheers, pal.
Is she? I just don't know what to say anymore. I've been so good. I've been so good, but when I've woke up to this is more, oh my God. I have been so good. I've stayed away from the drama, but this is ridiculous. Everybody can see now, every day what she makes.
Thank you, Mitch.
On live. Help me rebuild. Rebuild what? £100,000. And people have actually donated. What? Are you lot okay? What is going on? I've literally just woken
Cheers,
up.
Beda.
I genuinely can't believe it. How dare they? How dare she set up a GoFundMe for £100,000? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I have CLA. She's done the most on the app, but you know what? She has made me laugh. Also, I ain't going to lie and saying, you know, everything that she's done on the app has made me fucking outraged. But what the thing is, it's taking the piss. It's absolutely a joke. She doesn't pay for a house. Everything's paid for her, and literally she's earning like up to 12 grand a month. That's without subs, and she's asking the public to go for me to get her dreams. Like, she needs a reality check. She does. Absolute reality check. Honestly, it is a joke. Imagine that. It's like what she's doing on here is exactly the same as someone in the street that goes round with a cup. Exactly the same. Fund me, guys. I need money. Fund me. It doesn't even go into details what the business is and what she needs it for. It's literally just basically saying, "Give me money. Feel sorry for me." How can anyone feel sorry for you? You've lived a better life than most. It's literally getting the worse. And a high rate pip. I don't know about the pip thing, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. If people choose to give her money, then it's on them, innit? I hope them people are fucking financially stable and don't come out the woodwork later on saying they've been financially manipulated and that, because I see a lot of that on the app. Not the manipulation side, that people come out the woodwork eventually and say that, oh, I didn't have the money, I gifted. You know what I mean? If you can't afford to gift, just don't gift. I say that to everyone. Just don't feel that you're ever obliged to gift anyone on this app, because I'm going to be honest with you, 99% of the people that you gift don't give a shit about you. You know what I mean? They just, as soon as you gift them, it's literally, oh, thank you, oh, you're lovely, you are, and that's it. That's the care out. The care's gone then. You know what I mean? And if you continuously give, they might maybe drop you a message and say, oh, thank you, I really appreciate it. That message is only to keep you to keep on gifting, because people only gift to get noticed. People don't gift 90% of the time just because they want to. It's all about getting noticed. And this now is Mama Kaz replying to these, because I'll get it in order. This is Mama Kaz also commenting on the CLA thing.
100k on a GoFundMe. Now, a lot of you may know, okay, the reason why people make GoFundMes. Some people make GoFundMes because, you know, they are
out
of the war and they need support. People need help with mental health. People need help with treatment. People need help with, you know, traveling from abroad to come to the UK. People need help with cancer treatment. People need help with, you know, heart transplants. So many different things. Now, a roots, darling, nostrils. What I will say is, someone that has met you in person, someone that has spent time with you, someone that has been in your company, someone that does know the money that you are raking in, this is absolutely like a kick in the teeth, disrespectful to every single supporter or person on this app that has supported you. Now, someone that was friends with you and you've openly admitted that you've made over 50 grand in a fucking week and a hell a lot more, alright? You've made this amount of money, right? Factually, I can say you've made 100k, right? From TikTok, okay, from the start till now when you've been on it. It's no one's prerogative negative
Thanks, Dan.
to fund
Thanks,
your
Lover.
lifestyle, okay? Yes, I am someone that does get gifts on here. Yes, I am someone that has been on the weekly rankings. But would I ever have the audacity to create a GoFundMe and ask for 100k to support your business? What I will say is that a big grown woman your age, I'm 24 years old, you've got years on me, darling. Hopefully, when I'm your age, I will never be in the position that at that age to be sitting on TikTok, okay, relying on my community to support me with something as crazy as that. Is absolutely shocking and embarrassing. And you should feel very, very embarrassed in yourself. I would probably say you've got an influence of the evil one around you, which, you know, do you know what I mean? Sticks and stones, darling. Birds of a feather flock the fuck together. Do I have any sympathy for you now? You're best friends with that bitch? No, I fucking don't. Because you both, you know, you're like fucking, you're like you know, she's your puppet, so we don't really care about that. But I did just see this, and I did just want to say, please, 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 a self-made millionaire, as she says, someone that is a millionaire, someone that's got thousands and thousands, do not be stupid enough to support something like this, because this
That's not me, guys.
is
It's
an
the
absolute piss take, alright? Asking for 100 grand to rebuild and launch your business. This isn't anyone's priority to do, alright? We all have dreams. There's 400 people of you in the chat right now. I'm sure every single one of us has a dream on what we want to create, but it's none of us lots, you know, in the chat's responsibility to achieve other people's dreams. It's your responsibility. And if you decided to sniff up 100k or go buy Gucci headscarves, okay, and go sit and complain in shit restaurants with what you say, then that's no one else's fault, darling, okay? Because I thought you were doing it for the kids. I thought the art was for the kids. I thought you were selling a painting for 1 million. Alright? So it's not about being negative. I'm not even being biased here, because I'm someone that's, you know, been friendly with this person in the past. But to sit on here and ask for that type of money, I think that's absolutely, like, that's insane. So yeah, I did just want to point that out to you. It is real. It is in her bio. And I just wanted to spread awareness to my people that are in my live streams to just show you guys that that's just crazy. So yeah, there you go. CLA asking for 100k. Thank you, guys. I don't give a fuck what you lot got to say about me. Listen, no one said that I don't get gifts. No one said that I don't get support on here. No one said that. Never made a...
See, this is what I don't like here. How long's the listen to the video? That's what I don't like here. I'm totally honest, and I think everyone deserves an opinion. And I actually agree most with what she said there. Most of it I totally agree with. But you can't then literally say, have your own opinion, and then said to the people in there, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. Like, people are entitled to their opinions. If people disagree with what you've said, Kaz, you've got to understand, as a host, you've got to take it. You can't just say, I'm going to give my opinion, you have your opinion on me, and that's not valid. Everyone's entitled. There could be people coming in my life now and go, you know what, I don't like you, Alex. It's their opinion. You know what I mean? They're not going to get shut down. My mods might block them. It won't be me, but my mods might block them. You know what I mean? They try and keep the room safe, but you can't do that. You can't literally have an opinion then fucking start slating someone else. It doesn't work like that, man.
100 grand, not even half of that, not even a quarter of that I've ever made on this app. But
thank you, Amy.
What I will say is, I'm very open with, you know, when people want to support me, if people want to gift me, I always remind you guys, okay, always make sure that you are priority. I am not priority. Thank you so much, Sunita. I am not priority, and neither is anyone else on this app but yourself, okay? No, it does not affect me, but it's something that I've seen. Same way Miss Rick comes on every morning, same way Zach the Rat comes on every morning and has his opinion on other people. That has nothing to do with them. Same way Millen came on today and done his FYP show. Same way you've got other people do. I'm entitled to mine, am I not? I scrolled the FYP too, and it's something that I saw, and it's something that I was quite shocked with, so I'm giving my opinion on it. Okay then.
Yeah, I do agree with Mama Kaz to 90% of that there, what she was saying. And people were saying in the comments then, but what about people gifting towards Mama Kaz and her business? I don't know about that, so I can't comment on it. I just feel it's a bit of a piss take, to be honest with you. I feel that what's happened is, it's a bit ironic that the fucking, all of a sudden, you've been telling people that you've got the tax man after you to pay all this debt, now you need money for this so-called business. I'd like to know where the actual money's going, and that's with these GoFundMes and these shares, like the crowdfunding and that, you should have to show and tell where the money's going, not just that I need money. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And this now is, we're getting more into the actual nitty gritty. This is Pearl talks about Zach, has no proof of being admitted. That's something I don't like about that as well. This is the title. I haven't seen the video, but I don't like the title just due to the fact is no one should be asking for proof of people getting admitted into mental health hospitals or anything like that. You know what I mean? And then it's just Aizen goes off with Prince Brat and Zach. So we'll just see what goes. If I have to stop it, I'll stop it.
But we'll leave that at that door, eh? Like I say, if you've got the proof, if you know when you were admitted and the day you were discharged, I'm sure you'll still have them, because, I mean, you chuck it up at every given chance now. But again, my word to you, bully comes to mind, big bully, because you'll never ever stand in front of a man. Never ever. That's the end of that. But listen, I don't mean Lucy doesn't talk, but I am sending hugs out to Lucy, because that's not nice for a man to make anybody feel like that, never mind a woman. So shame on you. Shame on you, but I hope Lucy's okay. As I have another drink. Hey, my Millen, how are you? Yes, exactly. I don't know what's up with it, Shazzel, but I've just heard that she's in an awful state, through Zach again. Sometimes, you know, some people get to the breaking point, they can't stand it, because I can just imagine it's online, it'll be offline, and it's this and that. Listen, Lucy, she does what she does, she sings. She's not asking for praise off Zach. Prince Brat also slating it. Well, there's no, again, two peas in a pod. But he slates everybody. Then he can run and make out that he wasn't slating that person, that was somebody else's fault. So listen, all worms will always stick together. Little slugs and little...
Lucy the singer, just smile.
They'll always stay together. Do you know what I'm saying? It speaks volumes. Again, a little boy, a bully. What can I say? He is a coward. He definitely is a coward. Big style. And like I say, listen, he can't sit in that flat forever wherever he sits. He's going to have to come out of that flat one day and walk up and down, and you never know. You never ever know. Somebody will recognise him and say, hey, there's that horrible big bully. And one day he'll get bullied. And let's hope he's maybe walking on alive when some little random comes up and bullies him. Yes, that's it. That's exactly how it would feel. What you're doing to a woman. What you're doing to a woman, you're so wrong.
I was seeing that in the comments, what she means by two peas in the pod. I think you might be referencing, does she mean that because they're gay? No, what she means is two peas in the pod, like, you know, that saying and that, like birds of, like what Mama Kaz said. You know what I mean? That people, like, basically riffraff hangs around with riffraff, basically.
Anyways, poor Lucy. And me and her doesn't speak, and I'm not saying this to kiss anybody's ass, because I stand on my own two legs, right? But to make somebody feel the way that you're making somebody feel, I hope that you really feel like you're a dead strong man about it. Wow, what you little weirdo, honestly, a little weirdo. You'll be saying, there you go, have another little drink, me baby. I don't mind him taking the piss out of me. Honestly, he's nothing in my life, absolutely nothing. In fact, I'd be embarrassed to say that he was my friend for the way that he's going on the app. And all these little people enable him by going around trolling. When people is on the bottom, they make sure they put them last little digs in. A small glass. I got this made for somebody off a year. You can hold it with two hands.
got that made of somebody on here. But anyways, like I say, leave him to his own devices. Begging it up to time. Manipulating people. Sitting there saying, I don't ask nobody to gift, you don't have to. But look, come on, let's get on this properly. Really. Pearl, you do far better to stay away from... Listen, whoever I'm friends with on here, I'm friends with, right? But everybody can come into mind now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it? I mean, I will be playing the Lucy video now. Trigger warning, it is a bit of a hard watch. And then I'll play the follow-up after. I mean, I should have played that first, really. But I'm going to play Prince Brat's response to the Lucy video as well. To have some trigger warnings. Alex, what has Zach done to her? I don't want to pass out any misinformation. I've heard things off the app, I've heard things for the grapevine and stuff like that, but I don't know it to be facts. I've not seen any proof, I've not asked to see any proof because it has nothing to do with me. But I think there was a lot of turning people against it's only what I'm hearing, this is only hearsay. Apparently, and then Zach said Lucy did things to him. I don't personally know the ins and outs, and I don't really tend to want to find out either. Because, unfortunately, it's not a drama I need to get involved in. I'm just going to focus on me and what I need to do. I hope she gets the help. I hope she gets, the support that she needs. Because this is a hard watch, this is. I'm going to be honest with you. Play Zach response. I haven't got it. Can someone tag me in it? And I will play it. I don't want to leave anyone out. I haven't seen Zach's response, I haven't seen Zach's response. I've only seen, probably because Zach's blocked me, to be honest with you. It might be that might be the reason. But I haven't seen Zach's response, I promise you. So if anyone can tag me in it, please, I will happily play it for you, so I don't want to leave anyone out. But this is Lucy's response. Trigger warning, guys.
Bullied and harassed by Zach the Brat for over a year and a half on TikTok.
Morning,
Every day
Vulture.
I went to more videos and live stream recordings posted on the platform of this creator ridiculing me, making demeaning comments on every aspect of myself, my work and my music. I've worked extremely hard to get to this point on this app and with my career, and I've tried so hard to create a positive space for people to enjoy themselves and keep to all the community guidelines that have been set by TikTok, the platform which has given me this opportunity. This creator has ridiculed my looks, my age, the way I dress, my personality, my music, my singing, my music videos, my performance, my content, my lyrics, the way I talk, my relationships, made up complete lies and fed false information to their followers in order to portray a derogatory view of me. They watch me on numerous fake accounts, and when I'm sharing a screen with another creator, they'll gift against me to make me lose and comment offensively in the other creator's stream. I've had them blocked for a long time on all platforms and on all accounts. This has affected old relationships and new. Other creators don't want to go live with me. I'm constantly receiving abuse from their community, which is fueled by the creator. Throughout this time, I've received 9 months of PTSD therapy for being drugged and raped, and to be honest, there were times that I couldn't even work on myself, as I would just sit there and cry for a whole session. I can't sleep due to the stress and the anxiety this man has made me feel. And if I do sleep, it consists of fewer or less hours a night. I feel isolated, lonely, and I feel like I can't speak to anyone, although I've tried. I'm being shunned, used as comedy content and victimised. This is a complete abuse of my human rights. I no longer feel human, and I feel I have no one to listen or to talk to. This has gone on so long that I'm just numb. I feel like I'm nothing, and the world would be a better place if I wasn't in it. This has, and it's affecting me and my mental health so negatively. I feel like I don't even want to be here. And if somebody doesn't help me with this situation, I just don't think I'll be here.
Hi, John.
I feel like I've got nothing left. He's taken everything away from me and I have no more fight left. And I've tried so hard to get through this on my own. Every day, smiling, putting on a face and masking and with the
Back, guys. I think. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Yeah, it just keeps doing it. I don't know what's going on. There's only like 7 seconds left. I'll play the last 7 seconds for you guys.
It is so much worse. I need help from somebody.
First of all, I don't like seeing anyone upset, to be honest with you. I think it was a hard watch. But I will be totally honest with you. There's going to be people that dislike this video due to who they support. There's going to be Lucy supporters that think that Zach's the worst person in the world. This is TikTok. It's all opinion based. No one actually knows what goes on off the app apart from them two individuals, you know what I mean? You've probably seen things yourself, but you know what? If she truly does feel that way, then I hope she really does help that she needs, because you know what? It's disgusting to ever feel that way. I know there's be people that be like, yeah, it's a manipulation video and that. Maybe. You know what I mean? I'll be honest, maybe it is. But you know what? You shouldn't want to run a woman down when she's feeling that way, even if... People need to realise it's hard being an independent artist, and you know there are times when you feel that you're producing all these songs and they're not getting where you think they deserve to be. The pressures, and then obviously the pressures of social media, the way that everyone looks at you. You need to be more mindful. It isn't just about her beef with Zach Descent. I bet you everything's caught up with her at once. There's been digs going on. I mean, I guarantee you now that she's not innocent as well. I bet there's been things back and forth that have happened off the app. I know I've seen things. I've heard of things, not between these two, but I know what goes on off the app. You know what I mean? If you're a creator and you're friends with creators and that, you hear things. Alex shows Zach's response. Oh yeah, well then let me have a look. Zach's blocked me, any so let me try and get Zach's response up for you guys. Give me a second, because it wouldn't be fair if I don't play. If I don't play his response. Give me a second, guys. I've tagged you. I won't be able. I don't think if Zach's blocked me any, so I won't be able to see it. So what I'll do is let me go on Zach the Brats and I'll put up I'll play it. I don't want to let him miss out. Is this the one addressing the allegations? Is this the one? Is it the addressing the allegations video? Is that the one I need to play? Hi Ali Jane, sorry if I've missed anyone. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll play it then, guys.
Video in regards to a creator posting about my opinions and how it's affected their mental health. I do care about people's mental health, but I'm also quick to call out when I smell bullshit as well. Now, I've been off the app for the last 3 days, so I don't know where all this has come from, apart from the fact that I was in a live. And there's many inconsistencies with this statement. I gifted no face, no case, because Tenerife Tom was in said person's live, and I literally put in the comments, tell them it's not because of them, it's because of Tenerife Tom. There was no derogatory comments. I'm not responsible for anyone's mental health. Other people are responsible for their own mental health. If something's not doing you service or good to your mental health, then come off and have a break. But at the same time, for me to be accused of...
I totally agree with that comment, to be honest with you. I've been in a situation on the app where I felt that, I mean, it's pretty, if you've been around me, you know the situation I'm talking about. And I left the app for a couple of weeks. I'm not saying I didn't come on a snide account after a week and have a little look around and see what people were saying. However, I didn't interact and I never made myself known. But I do agree with coming off the app if you need to. But I think people need to take their own fucking, their own advice sometimes as well.
Having fake accounts, I'd like to see proof. For me, being accused of sending people over to troll, I encourage my community not to troll other creators and encourage people to think for themselves. Also, I don't think it's fair with people who have gone through traumatic stuff and struggle with their mental health on a daily to bait a community with threats of unaliving through something that would be deemed as so petty, to then have about 20 other creators fire up lives, which I never do. I don't fire up lives, get people in the boxes to discuss and tear down people's character. I don't get people or rally around other creators. I'm not responsible for other creators and viewers having an opinion. Might not be the only person that dislikes a creator or how a creator acts. That's not down to me. I've been accused of paying screen recorders. I've been accused of working and manipulating behind the scenes, which is nothing of the sort. Now, my personal opinion, I think people are just want someone to blame, and maybe because I'm the loudest, I'm the one to blame, because I'm essentially doing well for myself. I'm launching my podcast on Wednesday. I've had a few days off, so that is the perfect opportunity to strike. So then to have a load of people gang up on me, my mental health's cushy, I couldn't give a shit. But what I do find it is hypocritical, because they said bullied turn into bullies, if you catch my drift. Now, whilst I empathise with someone who openly admits that they're struggling, again, the human in me would be like, fairs, you know? So I haven't spoke about this person for the last couple of weeks, and there's a lot of inconsistencies in the story to say that something like this has been going on for a year and a half, because again, that would be manipulating your audience, because that isn't the truth, is it? Last year it was Talia Dean. This year it's me. I'm not the first, and I'm not going to be the last person that's going to have issues with said person, and I'm sure there'll be someone else to come. And it's all a bit ironic that this is happening a couple of days before a musical campaign as well. Now, whilst I sympathise with how she's feeling, and I've made the decision to completely, absolutely not entertain any of her content or give an opinion on it, because I don't want to be responsible for how someone feels. But also, I'm not responsible for how someone feels, because again, there's many other creators, like Evil Queen has said stuff, Prince Brat has said stuff, other creators have come to me and said stuff. Now, I'm not the person that's behind all of this. Sometimes people have to look at their own behaviour and their actions. So I won't have the onus put on me, and I'm not going to have the onus put on me, and I won't have an audience gaslit, essentially. And when I talk about relationships I've had with people in the past and my truth of what people would put me through, for every action there is a reaction. Now, I'm not the type of person to let people walk all over me, and I'm not going to be the last, and I will continue not to, because what viewers don't see is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. getting people's communities to mass report me. I get the blame for everything. Whether it's a hate comment or whatever like that. Why is that? Because I'm doing all right for myself. Now, whilst I sympathise with her and moving forward, completely, absolutely cut her out of the show. Shout out to anyone else that's suffering with mental health that can manage to put on a full face of makeup and a fresh set of nails. Yeah, it's interesting, and I feel like the certain level of emotional manipulation with threats to unalive yourself is not only triggering for myself and other people who watch and come to this app for a good time, but there's a certain level of emotional manipulation. And that's something that I don't fuck with. And to put all of that onto one person when there's many other with the same opinion kind of tells me everything I need to know. So I hope that clears everything up and people see things for what it is.
Let me just get through that then. Obviously, there's going to be mixed people that agree and disagree with what he said. The thing I do agree with, first of all, is if you do go through a mental health episode and you feel that you do need to get help, I feel you do need to step away from the app, because unfortunately this ain't going to be the place for you. You're going to see things, hear things that you don't like. People are going to question you, they're going to come for you, they're going to attack you. You got to understand there's people support different people on the app. However, I think you need to take your own advice as well. If you recall before when you went through all them problems and your mental health went down, you were still on the app. So you need to understand that once you offer advice, you need to take it yourself. I think, to be honest with you, the video, your response there was a little bit insensitive. You said you was manipulating about 4 times in that video. I mean, if you wanted to say, and that was your opinion, you say it once, maybe twice. 4 times is you trying to push it to manipulation video. But that's your opinion, I guess. Obviously, it's about you, and it's not nice when people are accusing you and start mentioning they might unalive themselves and feel like they're not going to be here anymore. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think the response was pretty poor. I mean, but that's up to you, innit? You know what I mean? Not everyone's going to agree. I think you could have reached out and said, you know what, I didn't know you felt that way, and tried to just offer an olive branch. But each to their own, I guess. I think there's a lot of I think there's just a lot of it that's going off the app. I do think there's been a lot of things said. Both sides. I'm not going to say it's just Zach, because I do know of situations that have gone on. I know previous people have mentioned Lucy to me in the past as well. You know what I mean? So I know there is situations. But I don't tend to listen because it doesn't involve me. And like I said, I only play justice for Zach's victims. Well, you know me, little lady. I'm just trying to stay as unbiased as possible. You know what I mean? Like I said, there'll be people that support Zach that agree with everything he does. There's going to be people that support Lucy that's going to agree with everything she does. But there's also going to be people in the middle that are going to listen to various stories. It's easy with clips to be pushed out there without actually knowing the full context. Or if you haven't been around since the start of their beef, you won't understand. I don't really get involved in it. It's not my place. I'll only comment on what I see, and that's about as far as it goes. Do I think he's a bully? Yes, I do. I do think he's a bully, and that's only from my own experiences and that. Not to me, because I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? I can handle it. It's the fact is I find he pounces. I feel that I know he's cam-2ing, guys, so I know this anyway. I feel that he pounces. I think that he won't ever challenge someone on a normal day. He waits for everyone to be against that person, and then he attacks. I felt the Corey situation, you know what I mean? I'm pissed off with Corey myself, but the other day when everyone was going at Corey, his sister went live and all that stuff, and everyone was against him at that time, he pounced and jumped in his box and started attacking him. He's done it multiple times. When I was defending myself with multiple people in a box in Canadian Angie's live, he appeared with Evil Queen, and then he made his fucking pointer then. You know what I mean? And this is my own, that's only from my own experiences and what I've seen. I do genuinely find when people that are most vulnerable, he pounces. He done it, and he's one of them people that if people are on the up on the app, he wants to be around them. He'll battle them, and he wants to be involved. I mean, he had the most to say about Angie before, but all of a sudden Angie's getting a bit of clout on the app. I hate that word, but a platform's growing. He wants to be more into, he wants to battle her more and interact with her. You know what I mean? And for me, I'll be honest with you, it was the same with the Miss Red situation. He was okay poking when she was on the decline, but now people are starting to see her for the true person she really is, and now she's back on the climb. He wants to befriend her and don't speak any negative towards her, and that's just from my own opinion. I mean, there's not going to be people that agree with me, but there's also going to be people that fucking agree with other people, and that's fine. It's all opinion based. So, you know what I mean? I'll try and be as honest as possible. This is not me being biased in the slightest, because like I said, I'm sure there's been both sides that have been guilty of things. But like I said, it's clear you don't like him. It's not the fact he's not clear. I'm only going on my own experiences with him. You know what I mean? I'm only going on what I've seen and what I've experienced. I'm not going to be one of them people that goes, you know what, he's the worst human ever. Because I can tell you for a fact there's plenty of people on this app that are way worse than him. You know, I mean, I've run into a lot of people in here that are absolute scumbags. I'm just pulling big views lately, and that's why Zach is in there. Well, that's what I tried to say a minute ago. You know what I mean? I always find that there's a lot, and will you call out, will you call out Ems, AR and Corey for their behaviour? I do, if I see it, I'll call it out. You know what I mean? Because I've been called out for my behaviour, so it's only going to be right for me to call out others out on their behaviour. It's an opinion when he judges on her. Yeah, that's one thing I don't agree with. If you don't like her music, you don't like her attitude and stuff like that, I agree with. Then you can have your opinion. If you think of music shit, it's shit. That's what I mean. That's how it is. But I'm not saying it's shit, guys. Don't get that twisted. But then there's others. When you start going into looks, saying that she's fucking pink, like a fucking Pink from Wish and all that stuff, you don't have to go deep, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to go on the look side of things. Zach, have I missed anything? Zach is doing well and they don't like it. Yeah, Zach is doing well. He's got a great platform. I'm not gonna sit here and slate him for it. You know what I mean? No matter how he got it. Alex, you called so many creators on looks though. But that's what I'm saying to you. You know what I mean? I'm having an opinion based on something there. I don't know how you can say I've called people on their looks. I don't get where's that come from? Because I've done edits and put people on people. That's me judging that's me calling them out on their looks. I don't get where that's come from, to be honest with you. But you're entitled to your opinion. You're not going to get hated for it or blocked or muted for it. This is the most hypocritical live I've seen. I think this is one of the most unbiased, normal lives that you probably will come across, to be honest with you. And I'm trying to, because now that I'm in the situation that I'm in, I'm just going to call out the bullshit on the app. Well, you don't have to be in here, guys. I know there's a couple of you in here that's, yeah, exactly, you can leave. You don't have to be in here if it's a hypocritical. I'm pretty sure if you're a Zach fan, Zach's live, isn't he? So you can go and watch him. Remember, I'm not in competition with anyone. I'm just saying my opinion. You know what I mean? If you don't like to be in here, you don't have to watch it. Look how Laura was and is treated. I don't know too much of the Laura situation, to be honest with you. I don't watch her. The only reason I've ever spoke about it before was when all that stuff kicked off in my boxes, and when they come in and stuff. But apart from that, I have nothing to say on it. I don't really want to bring up stuff from the past either, because it's pretty pointless, isn't it? Let me go through it. This is now going to be Prince Brat's response to the Lucy video, because I got tagged in this as well, so I'll have to play it for you. Where the hell's it gone now? Oh yeah, that's it. I'm an Alex fan. I'm staying. Plus, I know, man. Don't worry. I will do some. I've got a bone to pick with Connor as well. Connor was doing pranks, last night without me. He literally wouldn't have his opinions a month ago. Morning, DD Dub. Thank you, everyone. Sorry about that. What's that? Yeah, this is Prince Brat.
So sorry, but that shit needs to be called out. That's ridiculous. How can you go from being so down and depressed to you're all happy chappy once you get a big gift? Like, if there was a definition of manipulation for gifts, that was it right there. The switch up is unbelievable. People always calling out people for manipulation and there's none whatsoever. That was more than a 360. How could you go from looking like you're about to have a mentee B, I learned that word yesterday, to like being over the moon?
First of all, you can't tell someone how to deal, and thing is, if you've ever gone through depression or mental health and that, you have spikes of emotion. 1 minute you're feeling absolutely low, and in the next minute you can feel a little bit upbeat, but then any second you can be dragged down. That just proves to me you've never been through this depression, considering you mentioned it the other day in your live saying, I've been through depression on that. You clearly haven't. Just because you go for a mental health episode, it isn't depression 24/7. You have spikes. And I find it pretty ironic that this is your response, considering you lost a box battle. You started punching yourself in the head because your boyfriend didn't gift you enough to win the box battle. You sat on live going through an absolute manic fucking episode and stayed online while getting gifts. You didn't get off the app to try and sort yourself out. You stayed on there because your people was gifting you. And it's on the FYP. Go and check it out. Fucking hell, grow up.
Fakers press on nails.
Hey! Snipe right at the end, you dodgy bitch.
Come on, Maze, guys. Can we get some pink hearts for Maze down in the chat, please?
Yeah, I bet.
MVP Maze, big up Maze. Thank you.
Right, everyone right on Maze.
I think I'm allowed an opinion, Lucy, and I think you should respect that. The fact that you're here means that you're aware that you've done something on the FYP, but I definitely will keep chatting. That's why I'm doing my live stream. But this isn't a place where you're going to victimize yourself. An opinion is an opinion, and literally what we saw, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you, but literally what we saw is you go from depressed in seconds to happy because someone threw cash at you. That's literally what happened. Zach can spend his money where he wants, but again, you have to make it about you and victimize yourself so people feel sorry for you. The fact that I tried to be there for you all the time, and I've just seen straight through the bullshit. You're never grateful for anything. You're not grateful when your song gets sales enough. There's something else you're upset about. You win a battle, there's something else you're upset about. You don't win a campaign, your team's too small. There's just always, it's never enough for you. And I think everyone sees through it.
Music thing.
There's only so much you can get Luke and Red to protect you. So please don't come in here victimising yourself.
Yeah.
Imagine coming into an FYP show and...
Do you know, that comment there is absolutely outrageous. Don't come in and start victimising yourself. So she's the one saying she's going through the episode, but she's come in there to obviously have an opinion of what she's going through, and you're saying, don't come in here victimising yourself. You need to educate yourself, young man. Fuck you now.
And keep talking about me. Honey, I'm aware. I don't need your permission for that. It's my show, my FYP. That's why I'm doing it.
Morning, Kathleen.
Why has everything got to be like a big pity sub story, though? I don't understand it, Lucy. Why has everything got to poor me now? I have to pour my heart out to everyone. You just won a battle. You should be happy. The people are literally throwing money at you.
See that smirk on his face then? Let me go back a little bit here. You should be happy you've won a battle. Look, the smirk.
You just won a battle. You should be happy. The people are literally throwing money at you. Just never known someone to dislike something so much but still involve themselves in everything. Like, you hate the drama but you constantly talk about Zach. You hate this, you hate that, but you just involve yourself in it. Like, if you want to do music, great, stick to your music then. But you have this sort of entitlement that everyone has to like you. And if they don't like you, then they're a bully. Well, no, it's called having an opinion. And that's what happens when you put yourself out on a public live stream. You're open for opinions. And when you do music, you're also open for opinions. And when you do a music video, you're also open for opinions. And if you don't want those opinions, don't chuck yourself into that job then, because you don't fit the job description.
I think that response was absolutely disgusting. You can't tell the person that's going through the problem to literally, she come into your live to have her opinion, and you can't say, don't come in my live victimising yourself. Well, if she feels that way, then she is a victim. No matter what it is of, she's a victim. You really need to educate yourself on depression, PTSD and all this stuff, because you don't have a fucking Scooby-Doo. The thing is, you can have opinions on people's attitude, people's opinions. When it comes to fucking PTSDs and stuff, which is being diagnosed, you ain't a professional. So you can't tell her, oh, 1 minute you're fine, 1 minute you're not, you've won a battle, you're happy. I'm not being funny. If someone's feeling down in life, right, and even probably about money, it's about people showing support. And if the only way they can show support really on here when they're doing battles is from gifts, basically, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's through gifts. So if she's actually getting gifted, she's going to feel that's some sort of support. People are actually responding to her. But you know what? It just goes to show you don't really have a clue. You really, really don't have a clue. And all you're up fucking Zach's ring piece at the moment. And what you're trying to say, oh, Zach, because you know what? Everyone is backing away from you. Because truly, your shit stinks.